Attraction isn't magic, it's strategy. And most men completely misunderstand it. You don't attract a woman by chasing her. You don't make her stay by constantly proving how much you care. And you definitely don't earn her respect by explaining how nice or different you are from other guys. If you keep finding yourself stuck in the same cycle, texting first, replying fast, trying to be funny, kind, available, present, and still she pulls away, becomes colder, or loses interest, then this video will change everything about how you move. Because we're not here to talk about pickup lines. We're not here to teach fake confidence or tricks. This goes deeper than that. We're talking about how to move, how to position yourself, and how to show up in a way that naturally builds attraction without chasing, begging, or performing. This is what Machiavelli would teach if he were alive today. Not about playing games, but about holding quiet power. Because when it comes to relationships, power is silent. It doesn't chase, doesn't convince, it doesn't need attention. It simply exists. Calm, composed, and rare. And that alone creates gravity. This isn't manipulation, it's clarity. It's about becoming the kind of man who commands respect without asking for it, who creates tension without forcing it, who doesn't need to be chosen because he has already chosen himself. In this video, you'll learn 5 Machiavellian rules of attraction. Rules that change how women experience you both in real life and online. You'll understand what creates pull instead of pressure, desire instead of dependency, and curiosity instead of boredom. Let's begin. Rule 1. Be the one she can't fully read. Here's the truth. Most men never learn this. Predictability kills attraction. When a woman knows exactly what you'll say, how fast you'll reply, and how you'll react, you lose the one thing that fuels attraction: mystery. Machiavelli said, people don't respect what they fully understand. They respect what they can't fully predict. So when you're too obvious with your feelings, when you overshare, when you always validate her without her earning it, she doesn't feel curious, she feels in control. And when she feels in control, she doesn't chase. In real life, don't announce your whole plan on the first date. Don't text good morning every single day before she's even shown real interest. Don't double text when she hasn't replied in 4 hours. Give space. Respond when it makes sense. Let silence do part of the work. Because when she doesn't always know what you're thinking, she starts thinking more about you. That's power. Rule 2. Online. Your presence should be rare and valuable. If she watches your stories every hour, sees you commenting on every girl's post, your energy screams, "Look at me." That doesn't attract her. It makes her scroll past. Think like Machiavelli. Power is perception. Online, less is more. One solid, high-value post, a clean profile, a story that makes her pause. That's enough. You don't want her to think, he's always here. You want her to think, well, where did he go? What's he up to? Don't overshare your pain, your loneliness, or your need for connection. Show growth, not neediness. In a world full of noise, silence is seductive. Rule 3. Stop over-explaining and defending yourself. Machiavelli said, the first method for estimating a ruler's intelligence is to look at the people around him. In your case, how you carry yourself shows her how to treat you. If you're constantly explaining yourself, apologizing for small things, or trying to justify that you're not like other guys, you create a dynamic where she's the judge and you're the one seeking approval. That doesn't build attraction, it builds pressure and boredom. Example, you say something bold and she gives you a look. Don't panic, just smile and say, "You'll figure me out later." She asks why you didn't reply right away. You say, "I don't rush anything I care about." You don't have to defend your rhythm, you own it. Confidence isn't loud, it's unbothered by misunderstanding. The man who doesn't need to explain himself is the man who becomes intriguing. Rule 4. Be emotionally selective, not emotionally needy. You can care, you can be soft, but you must stay in control. If every time she pulls back you panic, overthink, and chase, you're not being romantic, you're being reactive. Machiavellian attraction is about emotional control. When your peace depends on her actions, she gains the power and you lose it. Instead, practice emotional selectivity. Compliment when it's earned. Match her energy. Don't overgive. Don't fake indifference. Just stop offering 100% to someone giving 40%. If she turns cold in text, slow down your replies. If she cancels plans, don't argue. Just say, all good, and move on. Attraction isn't about being always available. It's about making her wonder what part of you she really has access to. Rule 5. Build your power so she feels lucky to get your time. This one changes everything. Most men chase because they have nothing else going on. Their life isn't filled with purpose, so their emotions revolve around a woman they barely know. Machiavelli would laugh because the strongest attraction happens when someone senses that you're already fulfilled, but still choose them. When you're building something, your business, your body, your mind, you move differently. You don't text from boredom, you don't overgive your energy, you don't crave attention because you're already focused on your mission. Women feel that difference instantly. Online it shows in what you post. In real life it shows in how you walk, how you speak, how you use your time. When you're on your path, you don't need to act mysterious. Your life already makes you magnetic. Now let's make this practical. Here are some everyday examples of how power shifts when you apply these rules. On a date, she tests you. You probably say that to all the girls. Don't defend. Smirk and say, I don't say much. Online, she leaves you on scene. Don't triple text. Post something valuable or stay silent. Let absence speak. In a situationship, she gives less and you give more. Pull back, not to punish, but to protect your standards. At the gym, at work, in class, don't over-engage. Be calm, focused, friendly, but still. Stillness and composure attract more than performance. And before we end, remember the one truth most people never understand. Power doesn't chase. It shapes the room. When you stop trying to convince anyone to choose you, and start moving like someone who's already chosen by his purpose, by his peace, by himself, everything changes. She feels it. She notices it. Because you're not begging for attention anymore. You're creating gravity. So stop asking, how do I get her to like me? And start asking, how do I move in a way that makes her curious? How do you become so grounded, so intentional, so calm that she can't even explain why she keeps thinking about you? That's not magic. That's strategy. If this spoke to you, leave a comment. Even a few words help it stick. Hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, we're all just trying to build minds that don't break.